Hey, we're doing a Creative Thursday today because Mr. Morris isn't available due to it being New Year's Day and him probably being still drunk. Hopefully, he won't fall through any patio doors this year, like he did last Christmas. But that's another story that he can tell you. It's just funny. Um, so yeah, we're going to do Creative Thursday, which means for those who haven't been here when we've done one before, it just means we make whatever we feel like. There's no set build, no group build or anything. Just chat about random crap and just have fun. So, how are you two?
Good.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah. Have a good New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a few drinks with Mum yesterday in the afternoon with dinner.
You dirty drinker.
And then I had a few last night before the bells tolled.
I had a pint of Guinness last night.
I was drinking neat rum. I'm good.
I had a pint of Guinness, and then about 8 o'clock, me and Kay were like, "Still another 4 hours to go." And she said, "I'm bored." She said, "I'm going to bed." So she went to bed to watch telly in bed, and I came in here and did some more modelling. And then at midnight, I sort of went upstairs a couple of minutes to midnight. When it struck midnight, I gave her a kiss on the forehead, patted her on the head, and said, "There you go. Right, I'm going back down now."
Yeah, I was live with Models for Heroes just until midnight, and then I disappeared without saying goodbye as they're going around the room just so I can watch the Sydney fireworks because they're always amazing.
Yeah, I watched them as well. It's weird, isn't it? Because for a few hours, you're a year ahead of us.
Yeah.
Whilst also being 30 years behind, which is strange. Oh, I found out an interesting little factoid.
Yes.
Yes. It's about the Mission Impossible song theme tune.
Okay.
Do you know where they got it from?
No idea.
Morse code. Morse code for MI is dash dash dot dot. So it's just MI over and over again. Dash dash dot dot dash dash dot dot dash dash dot dot.
Okay.
I never realised that until I watched something about it the other day. There we go. The useless bit of information, which we love to do on this channel. For those that haven't seen it already, I put up a review of the year, sort of like a 1-minute video the other day, which gives you all the stats for 2025, which I found quite interesting. So yeah, check that out. It's all right. It's not bad. It's only a minute. But yeah, should we crack on with the comments?
Oh, let's do
We've already
that.
got 22 people watching.
Oh, crikey.
Tish says, "Happy New Year, all. Welcome to 2026. Please don't forget to hit that like button."
Yes. I'll continue to refer to it as 2025 because, it takes about 4 months to catch up, but, because we're 30 years behind here. Mr. Pobby, the better-looking male, is in. Happy New Year, you wonderful communitar. Fun fact, we're now closer to the year 2050 than the year 2000.
I read this before we went live, right? And I was thinking, Mr. Morris keeps saying how he was born in 1964.
Yes.
Right. Well, this year, 1963 is exactly halfway between this year and 1900.
Oh, yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
So next year he'll be exactly halfway between us and Queen Victoria because he's old. Anyway, Bob says, "Good morrow, all. So I've managed to break one New Year's resolution already, delay a second, and circumvent a third. All before noon on the 1st. Any other bids for Bad Person of the Year to date?" Yeah.
Oh, I've got one.
Go on.
I won't go there.
We already know who he's thinking about.
Oh yeah.
JT's in. Happy New Year. Getting my coffee for this first stream of the new year.
Just thinking, I'm just going to switch you two round so that the two people doing the comments are at the tops where they can be seen
Sure.
behind the comments.
Fine.
There
All
you
you can see on screen is Willow anyway.
And Dr. Evil will just sit there at the bottom. I like how holidays mark the time, giving us more to look forward to in life. Here's to another year of model building and fun.
Yeah.
And to you too, JT.
I didn't realize till I was doing the stats for that video, right? We did 13 builds on the channel last year.
Yeah, it's insane. I haven't counted up like what I've built for myself as well. I have no idea what I've built, but
It's mad because that means we've done more than one build a month, which doesn't even seem possible.
well, they're not good, are they? Yeah. I mean,
Matt says, "Hi all, Happy New Year." Hi, Matt. Blwyddyn newydd dda.
bless you. Deet is in. He says, "Happy New Year, everyone."
All right. JPC says, "Even with the day off, I still miss the panel for work." Oh.
Dave the Valley says, "Hello all, Happy New Year."
Hello, David. Adam says, "Morning all." Hello, Adam.
JT says, Robert, here's to another year of Strand Beasts.
God, not more Strand Beasts.
Darren says, "Morning, everyone. Happy New Year."
Yeah.
Hello, Darren.
It's been a while.
You must be off
Joe's
Yeah.
arrived. Happy New Year to all. Let's have a great year and let's all be safe and healthy. Had a great time with you all this past year. Thank you, Joe.
I'm that obsessed with World War One. I thought it said, "Let's have a great war."
Loser. let's just not.
Patrick says, "Good day all and Happy New Year." Hello, Patrick.
Duke's in. G'day all you beautiful people. That's the first time I've said that this year.
JT says, "Anybody think of ABBA today? I found their song Happy New Year seemed fitting today."
Yeah.
Oh.
So after the fireworks on Sydney on ABC, they play Rage, which is like it's like 12 hours of music non-stop, and that was one of the songs they played within the first half hour, I think. So yeah. Incredible voices, those two. JT says, "Willow is a beautiful cat."
Yes, she is. If not annoying, sometimes.
Joe says, "JT, I always think of Agnetha and Anafrid. Yummy, the ABBA ladies." Okay.
Yeah. Incredible voices.
Hello, Olio.
Oliu says, "Happy New Year, everyone."
That's all the name.
Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah.
Aussie Ian says, "Happy New Year, creatives." Yes.
Hey, Ian, and to you. Joe says, "Happy."
That's
hello,
Jim.
in fact. Jim. What did I say? What did I say?
Joe.
That's not Joe. Jim
Oh.
says, "Happy and hello." Jim says, God, it's the T. That's what it is. Jim says, "Hello and Happy New Year to all in chat and on
You have a
screen."
lack of wine in your alcohol system, I take it.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Or too much tea in your alcohol system.
Oh, I'll be whining soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
John says, or JT, "Merry New Year, Jim. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, it's Trading Places a New Year's Eve movie?"
Yeah, maybe. Adam says, "Yeah, let's just have a stream where me and Mikey discuss the Great War logistics."
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be good.
Be interesting. Well, it'd be
Yeah.
interesting for me anyway.
Oh,
Jim says,
I'd sit and watch. Sit there just go, "No. Oh, who cares?" No, it'd be great.
"Listen, rah, boy." Jim says, "Hello, Duke, Patrick, Joe, Julian, JT, and all the usual suspects." Hello, Jimothy. Cool. Right, now that we've done the comments already,
In record time.
and since it's Creative Thursday, we'll put the link in.
And just a friendly reminder, don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh wow!
You should. Do you know what? You should have painted it. You should paint that. Spray it.
Make it soggy paper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow!
There you go. That's
How
cool.
long did that take to put together?
a couple of hours.
Nice.
I've got.
Wow.
I showed the tank the other day. Like a tank which looks like a duck.
It does.
I've got a Christmas tree
Wow.
and the one I was doing on Monday's show, the badger.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
that actually looks like a badger.
Yeah, I'm currently in the middle of doing the lion, which I started this morning.
Nice. Ah, Timothy is in the chat. Hello, Timothy.
Timmy.
Um,
Oh,
Timothy says, "Good day, folks." Hello, Timothy.
JT says, hopefully nobody wound up in a gorilla suit in a cage with a gorilla. Well, if they did, it's their fault.
Patrick says, "Hi, Tim."
David Valley says, they look cool, Tiff.
they are pretty cool. But
They are very
that's,
cool.
what the lion should eventually look like.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Right. All right. So what I'm going to do for this stream is the folks at home may have seen these, the SG-38s. I'm going to be painting the wings and the fuselage of mine, so I just need to find H320 and Mr. Colour, and that'll do. Oh, it's Timbo! And then I think I'm going to start a new build. Now, I was going to do a Spitfire, but I'm going to hold off for now. So I'll do this one instead. I want to do something period, because I've just done the Tornado. I don't want to do a jet again straight away. So a biplane it is, a Bristol F2B.
Hi, Tim.
You're muted. Oh, we still can't hear you.
Oh, good day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
G'day, mate. Did you know that I'm a new dad? Have I told you yet?
Tobias. Yeah.
Right.
How are we all doing in 2026?
Good. Did you have a good Christmas, New Year?
Yeah, not too shabby. Had.
Oh, God, you sound so happy about it.
I'm
Try not to be too enthusiastic, will you?
just very tired. Had in-laws and stuff like that for December. So today is the first day we haven't had anyone in our house.
Yeah.
That isn't us. So
yeah.
It's just first time I've been able to breathe. But yeah.
Did your Christmas present arrive?
Still on its way, but I'll be sure to let everyone know.
I blame John.
Yeah.
It's all right. Postage basically just shuts down. Time stops between Christmas and New Year's. It's just like...
It's weird because I ordered, I think it was Boxing Day, I ordered some new paints from Element Games and they arrived yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
Some different shades of metallic red.
Or are they the new Vallejo?
Yeah, True Metal.
True Metal?
Oh, okay.
I've heard very good things about that range.
On
right.
Element Games, 12 quid for the set of 4.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, I've heard very, very good things, and the fact I'm a bit of a Vallejo fanboy anyway means I'm definitely going to pick some up.
And you'll like this one, modders. I also got Alien Purple.
Ooh.
Which is just pretty much the same colour as your Dark Side Scale modeling t-shirt.
Which, funnily enough, I am actually wearing today.
Are you? Huh.
Yes.
Ah, there we go. Duke says, "Good day, Timmy."
G'day, Duke.
Where were we up to?
Mm.
There you go. Joe says, panel of the models you built this year, or rather last year, what's your favourite? I had two, the Virago 1000 and the Key 43, my only Japanese plane. Good question.
Ooh. Well, my favourite from the build isn't finished yet. I'm seriously loving the omnibus, so that continues.
Yeah.
Yellow Panther was a lot of fun.
I think my favourite one, and you're going to be surprised by this, is the Airfix Sea Fury.
Really?
Yes.
It is a very good kit.
Yeah. I think that was my favourite kit this year. Although I also enjoyed doing Land Rover, but that was more for myself rather than one I've done on the channel. Yeah. Good question. What's yours, Tim?
One that was done on the channel?
Well, I think you've only done one or two on the channel, so I think for you it's any.
I did have a lot of fun with the 172 Messerschmitt diorama that was on fire. That was pretty fun.
Your competition winning Messerschmitt.
Yeah, that's the one. Otherwise, it was a lot of fun learning photo etch and using Mr. Surfacer for the first time on the YAG. So the YAG was a lot of fun for learning some new techniques and stuff like that. So yeah, they were probably my two kind of standouts. And then everything else is in the cupboard that I did way back when I had spare time.
Nice. One of the things Ian Ellison commented on Tuesday's live stream was that we went through a whole stream without mentioning Lube and Subscribe.
Madness.
So now I'm making sure we haven't done that.
Right. Lube and Subscribe. That's twice. Covered.
Yes. We're covered now because there's 31 people watching.
Very good.
JT says the gorilla scene in Trading Places was the funniest thing. I've not watched it. So it doesn't matter what scene you tell me about. I'm not going to know what you're on about. JT says, Timmy with the babby.
Yep.
David says, good day, Tim.
Good day, mate.
Gino, Happy New Year to Mikey, John, and Tiff, and Tim. And Happy New Year to everyone in chat. Hope you all going to have a very nice 2026. Hopefully. Depends on things outside of YouTube land, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And outside of each of our respective nations as well.
Yes.
But we'll not get into that, will we?
No.
No. How did you know I was talking about?
Yeah. Gino says, hi, Timmy. And Dieter says, welcome all from a rainy Belgium. Still waking up and Nia is having her brunch omelette. I stuck to cereal killing. Cereals.
Cereals. Hello, Dieter. Joe says, Timar had a busy end of year. Congrats again, Timbo.
He had a busy beginning of the year as well. By the look of it.
He had sex. JT said, glad to see you smiling, Timar. Happy New Year.
See, I've been family friendly then. I kept it clean.
Friendly because it sounds like Nia is listening.
I'm not even sure that part's true. I just tell people, when I find out who the father is, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, so keep it clean, John, because Nia's listening.
Righto.
Not that I'm telling you off. That's models. John.
Okay. So here I've decided. So this color here that they're recommending for this particular one, which is an original German-built glider after the liberation of France, used by the French sports pilots. So
cheesy surrender monkeys.
Yeah. So it recommends Mr. Color H320, which is just a dark green, a semi-gloss dark green. But looking at it, had searched for an equivalent and it said it's FS34079, which is forest green. But that's like a British colour. It wouldn't have been a British colour. So I'm going to convert that to one that's very close by, which is a Dunkelgrün RLM71. And that'll be a German built. So why not? That's as much research I put into these things, ladies and gentlemen. Lube and subscribe. Lube and subscribe. That's four.
Adam says, I'm a bit dumb. I ordered the Angel Giralda's book. Why ordering a book doesn't mean you can't speak.
Don't know.
The better looking Marley is joining us.
Wonderful.
Come on in, Paul. Hello.
Hello. I just thought I'd jump in and say Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, Paul.
Friends and family.
Ahoy.
He's not saying
Ahoy there. Yes. How's 2026 so far?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I stayed up late watching YouTube and got up, had a shower, and now I'm here.
Yeah. Well, I got up early, went to Fighter World, spent most of the day there, but I had forgotten to take painkillers before I went, and I was too long on my feet, so I've ended up 1:30 or so just leaving and coming back and just crashing after taking some Panadol, Osteo, and stuff like that. And Bron came home. She said, "Your back's sore, isn't it?" Yes.
Oh, man.
It was all good. It was all good.
So, what do you think of John's model choices for this year, Paul?
I don't wish to offend. Actually, yeah, I do. John, what are you thinking? Honestly.
What the hell, dude? What the hell?
What? It's a stupid glider? This thing's so flimsy. Stupid.
It's that flimsy that even though the glue had set, I've put it on my shelf to rest whilst I'm not doing anything on it. And because it has to lean onto its wing, even though the glue had set, it still made the wing go at an angle because it's been resting on the wing.
Here's my thing.
Oh, yay.
Sorry, hang on. There we go. It's coming along, nearly done. It's been like 11 months. So, I'm not as prolific as John is.
So that's the prototype Strike Eagle F-15E, and to date, it's the only Eagle that's ever been in a colour other than grey. Well, camouflage grey.
I've got a new wallpaper today in honour of my F-15, which is nearly finished.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Adam said.
Anyway,
sorry, go on.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to take up the show. I will bow out and leave it to you, chaps.
You don't have to.
Have you lubed and subscribed?
I've lubed. I'll sit here for a minute. Call me Smuggy. Don't let me get in the way.
Okay. Adam says, and ordered Azrael.
Ooh.
Adam says, alongside the TMM Dusk and Green because for the Lion.
Okay, so Azrael, are we talking about Batman or are we talking about 40K?
40K.
I think we're talking about Peace Mallet.
So, what was that last comment, Mikey, about metallic green? Was it?
Dusk green.
TMM Dusk Green. Yeah. Yep. So the line is the Primarch of the Dark Angels, and
that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
Chapter Master is Azrael.
Right.
So so he'll be a really nice dark green color. So yeah, it's a sick model. He got a resculpt a couple of years ago to bring him up to the Primaris, the true scale range, and he looks mint.
I was listening to a podcast the other day about the Dark Angels, so I'm all up to speed with Sanguinius, their Primarch.
Yeah.
But all I kept thinking about was Eric Sanguinius from,
I thought that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's why you see a lot on Warhammer store Facebook pages and stuff. They tend to, instead of wishing Merry Christmas as a tongue-in-cheek way, they'll say Happy Sanguinala. which is the sort of 40k universe version of Christmas to celebrate Sanguinius.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dieter says,
Yes, go for it.
without a Belgian accent, my fave build would be the Kirov's airship. Oh, yeah, that did look cool. Even if it took a while to get the lights to work in 3D. In third place. Second place was an ARFF fire truck. And first place was 148 scale Rafale C. So happy how it ended up. Wonderful.
Excellent.
Oh, JT says he found a
Steam.
steam-powered omnibus. Pretty cool. Steam-powered.
Come on, my little
omnibus.
dyslexic friend.
Yeah, it's just like, had you heard about they had a true story, a steam-powered submarine. It didn't go so well.
No.
No.
No, sir.
You imagine that. What an awful place to be when you're underwater. Adam says, oh, I have the Sea Fury. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it is a good build. Hmm.
And what was the other FX kit I've done? Hurricane? We've done another one as well, haven't we? Can't remember. Did we?
I can't remember. Life's too short. Dieter says, I got some glow-in-the-dark pigments. Still figuring out how to make it work. Mystery number 1 for 2026. Ha ha!
John, you can't say life's too short and do a model like you're doing.
It's going to be an intervention, isn't there, Mr. Bobby?
So, Paul, do you think it was a fair trade? A glider for a ferret?
Glider for a ferret. John promised to send me that ferret for my Christmas present. Haven't seen it yet, John.
Oh,
I have to go back to Telford to get one.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I'm glad. I like the glider. It's something different. I like that. And I appreciate it because John went to the effort of getting it.
It's a very wonderful, thoughtful present there, Mikey.
Yeah.
It would be more wonderful if I had one.
You talk about the ferret, not the glider.
Ferret.
Oh, well.
There's a sale on Airfix in the UK at the minute, Paul.
That's like somebody in America saying, hey, try this alcohol. Oh, it's a pity you're only 19. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leap across to the spray booth, so just give me a moment. I'll
leap with a single bound?
No, a bit older than that. I'll leap with I'll sound like one of those thwomp things from the Mario games.
Leap with a slight limp.
Thwomp thing.
Dieter says, Mystery 2, Strand Beasts. Yeah, I need to try and figure out how I'm going to do mine. Like I said, there's no fan blades for mine. JT says, favorite build was the dry dock with the Kaiser Wilhelm de Gross. Long build, but glad to have seen it through. Yeah.
Okay.
It's certainly an interesting one. Jim said, my favorite modeling project of 2025 was the Alpine Miniatures DAC Tank Crewman. Enjoyable from start to finish. Nice. Dieter plans to build one of my 148 Tonkers, and we'll do the 50 years one, and one of my AG52 Tiger Meats. Finish the Lexington, repair some of my neighbour's kit, and the rest of the year we'll see. Bloody hell. That's Paul's decade sorted, I think. He did that. Martin is in. He says, Happy New Year to everyone. Hello, Martin. Can I just say, you look very chillaxed in your avatar picture. JT says, Dieter, I am having a Tiger 1 coming from Amazon tomorrow. Which one?
Oh. Hopefully it's a 1-to-1 scale thing and it'll inconvenience the neighbours.
Oh, crap.
which one's Sprue H now? JT says, hello, Marley number 2.
Hello.
Duke says, 2025 only seems like yesterday.
You're an insightful man, Duke.
Comes from hours of sitting there watching people sleep with his trousers around his ankles. JT says, we have 3 people on the panel related. Yes, we do.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's nepotism.
Yes. Bob says, dare we call them the Marley mob? No, because Tim's an Evans, not Marley.
Yeah.
This is how they take over, Mikey.
Yes. Damn colonists. Adam says, poor Sanguinius. We all felt his death. Yes.
Well,
Poor Eric.
poor Eric. Am I the bad guy? He says his final words.
Bob says, steam-powered subs were World War One K-boats. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a memorial on the Hannah Hills Road in Sydney for K13. That's all. I just thought that would be interesting.
Joe says, Mikey's probably related to them too. He just doesn't talk about it. Shh, it's a secret. No, they evolved whilst I stayed living in my cave, apparently.
Yeah.
They evolved back 30 years. Dieter says, you know why Belgium has no submarines in their navy? They did until the first open door events.
It's a matter of time till JT mentions the Scandinavian jokes and stuff.
Yeah. JT saw a video on a steam-powered lorry on YouTube. Yeah, they're quite cool. They're really tiny, though. Surprising how small some of them are. Because we have Victorian Fair in Llandudno every year. So a couple of years ago, I went to it and did a load of photography. And so there's some pictures on my photography page, which is Bearded Veteran Photography. Loads of steam engines and steam traction engines and things like that. It's really cool. David says, I have now built both the Airfix ferrets. Second one will put pics on Discord soon. Wonderful.
Lovely.
JT says, to my Australian friends, I saw a great video of side-wheeler riverboats. Once a model of one. They were cool to see.
Oh, yeah, that'd be on the Murray. Yeah, up at Swan Hill.
Kevin says, good day, everyone. Happy New Year.
New Year to you.
And g'day.
G-Day.
I was watching a disaster documentary on YouTube the other day about
one of these streams.
Yeah,
beat me to it.
No, about a place in Australia. It's called Foot something. I can't remember what it's called. But it was basically a company had bought a factory, like a storage factory place, and never bothered to update their fire regulations stuff.
Okay.
And for what they were storing. So previously it had been used to store and treat wood, but when the new people took over, they made it into chemical storage, and the guy that owned it lost his license for having too many chemicals on his on the site, and then 2 weeks later it mysteriously went up, and it took over 200 firefighters to put it out.
Is that in like Footscray or something?
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. It's on a YouTube channel called Plainly Difficult. He does loads of disaster stuff.
Was it maybe Coot Island? I don't know.
No, Footscray. But one of the jokes he makes at the beginning is one I've made on here a few times with you, John, is do the Australians not have any original names?
Yeah, we do.
British place.
Yeah, we've got lots of Aboriginal sounding names. You know, just we sort of double them up, like Footscray, and
Yeah. Wagga Wagga, Book
Walla
Book.
Walla, Washington. Yeah.
Tim, did you get that link I sent you before?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
It's funny. Isaac Butterfield's latest show. Like the first half of it is all about being an expectant father. So I thought, that'll do, Tim. He'll enjoy that.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, that Isaac.
Yeah. He's got our sense of humour, hasn't he? Dieter says, okay, if not the Marley Mob, then the Aussie Flozzy Facial Posse. Modders is the only one without a beard.
I can grow one if you want me to.
There you go. JT says, would a vampire's favourite old song be It's Exsanguination? Don't know.
Why not?
Matt says, my favourite build of 2025 is the ICM Black Hawk, followed by the Army Hopper Hurricane. The Black Hawk that he won from the channel. In the members competition.
Oh, I'll say I really enjoyed the Victor. Maybe I'll put that as my favourite build of the year.
Ooh. Kay was hinting at me, or hinting that I can get the new Little Bird kit from ICM last night when it comes out this month. I was like, yeah. Then I thought, ooh, Little Bird, and ICM also do a Black Hawk. I could do the two together, but then I thought Black Hawk is huge.
And yeah, the Little Bird, it's the Osage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're releasing the 1/48 one this month. Rotor disc of about 17.5 centimeters, and full length is going to be about 20 centimeters, which is a nice size for a helicopter.
Yeah, saw that on Gary stuff.
Yeah. Bob says, JT, was it the Salvage Squad repair of the Sentinel steam lorry? I used to like Salvage Squad. They restored a Centurion Avery. And do you know how that's connected to this channel?
Go on.
That exact vehicle.
John Lake,
the crew that drove it in the Gulf War was in the same squadron as John Mayfield. He actually his vehicle worked with that vehicle during the Gulf War.
there you go.
Yeah. Dieter says, P.S. Nia and I checked our Strand B sets. Fans are included here. Good. Joe says, oh, I hope the heathen didn't get in trouble and is in the slammer jail. Julian, where are you? Good point. Oh, didn't he say he's got hospital appointments this week?
Yes.
I believe so.
There you go. JT says, a steam-powered submarine is actually a thing. There's the reactor that makes the steam. I guess you could say a nuclear-powered sub is a steam-powered vessel. Yeah, it is. He also says, Bobbert, someone saw what I did. Not ready for the spa yet, I guess. Patrick says, I went to Swan Hill on a school trip in 1976. The best thing I remember was the PS Gem paddle steamer.
So my question on the old submarines, though, is would they have been would they have been a direct drive though, like just shaft driven, or would it?
Yeah.
Fact is, I read a book about them around about 1996. I do not remember. And I don't want to give you duff gin.
Yeah, well, the question's sort of a moot point anyway, because I'm not really sure if the nuclear subs are like, obviously the reactors generate massive amounts of electricity, but I'm not sure if the prop itself is electrically driven or shaft driven.
I think it's probably shaft driven, isn't it? Because ships are shaft driven as well.
Well, yeah, most are. I get confused. My one had azimuth pod thrusters that could rotate 360 degrees, so they actually have a number of motors in them.
And stability more than anything. More than drive.
Yeah.
See, I know a little bit about ships.
Yeah, and Timmy knows a lot about birthing.
Yes. Not as much as Kate.
I hope not.
I kept on like waving my hands like this at the dock, saying like, I'm ready to go. Scrub me in, coach.
Stand back, midwife. I've got this.
Yeah.
Adam says, going to try and pick up the Operation Serpent Blackhawk. Nice. Yeah, the Blackhawk's also about 45 quid. So,
Mikey, can I just say I enjoyed your little year roundup video. I thought it was good.
oh, thank you.
The year in review.
Yeah,
And did I tell you how much I enjoyed it, Mikey?
you didn't.
Yeah, not very much.
No, didn't think so. That's because you've got crap taste as your model choices prove. Yeah, I was quite surprised by the stats.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours. But I'm still waiting for the first check to come through.
You got model kit. What more do you want?
That's true.
To be fair, getting yours and Tim's model kits over there cost the same as what it cost me for one kit. Matt says, I was going to pick one up to go with the Black Hawk. Black Hawk was a great build. In hindsight, should have not had the one with the seats.
Oh, dear. Yeah. Okay, I think I've found a problem with this glider. I'm about to spray the empennage, but it doesn't really have an empennage. Let me swap my camera and I'll show you my problem.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay, so just air. Actually, okay. So no, the tails.
I did notice that even when I had it sat on my desk, even just having my desk fan on was causing the wings to lift and drop.
Yeah,
it was quite funny.
All right.
David says, I have built the 135 scale Apache. It's huge. Yeah, I built a 148th one when I first started. I really should bin that one and do another one just to see if my skills are improved, because I did that when I first started modeling. JT says, Timmy, the US subs used electric motors to drive the screws. None were directly connected to diesels. Diesels charged the batteries. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right. So, because that's what I was thinking was like, is the more modern convention to move away from shaft driven? Because then you don't run into problems like, the Oz Navy is having at the moment with like massive shaft misalignment in some of the new ships and all that jazz. Mind you, though, every propeller system or propulsion system is going to have its own bugbears. Like, when you have pods that can spin 360 degrees, they're going to spring leaks.
Yeah. Well, this thing with shaft driven, wouldn't that increase the risk of leaks as well?
No, not.
The seals start to fail and things.
So there's seals on everything, but there's less seals. That took me a second. There's less seals on a shaft driven system as opposed to a prop. But shafts these days, or the seals rather, are very good.
Starting up.
Yeah, John. We're trying to have a serious conversation here, man. JT says, Timmy! Oh, I just heard that one. At least I realised before I carried on reading. Matt says, that should be without seats. They were a nightmare, and I put PE on each seat. It was a building exercise.
Oh, PE.
Gino says, my hope was 2026. It is to have a couple of nice builds with you guys, that my health keeps up so that I can build more than what I did in 2025. Well, of course, we all hope your health improves, or at least doesn't deteriorate. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your health more than anything else, Gino.
Yeah. I know Adam's got his Austin armored car now to join, so he can join in
Lovely.
after the Omnibus lessons.
So we'll see one done properly then.
Pouring a midnight beer.
David says, just Google subdrive. There are two types, direct drive, US, UK, and Russia, using steam turbines, and France and China use turboelectric drives on nuclear subs. So there you go. The US and UK do use direct drives.
Yeah. And the North Korean ones are shafted.
North Korean ones are made out of cheese, aren't they? Paper. Papier-mâché. Bob says, I read the K-Boats book in the mid-70s. Vague recollections of the steam power shaft running through the motor, which becomes a generator on surface to charge batteries and disconnected from the engine wet.
Ooh, that does sound familiar. Okay.
There you go. Adam says, that was less Seal, more Tusken Raider. JT says, we owe so much of our sub-design to Admiral Rickover. We only lost 2 on patrol. Not a bad safety record for us.
If anyone does want a good laugh on submarines, Google Pauline Hanson's Senate estimates submarine.
Yes.
It like that is hysterical. She's like grilling a rear admiral about why we're getting diesel electric submarines instead of nuclear, and keeps on conflating propeller types like, pump jet or other ones with the power system. So whether it's diesel or nuclear, it's very funny. The admiral looks like he just wants to
slap up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what a YouTube friendly way is. Yeah, stand up and leave. We'll say that.
He wants to GTFO. Adam says that Austin is now going for £48, so thank God I bought it in the sale.
Yeah.
They're not cheap mini hat kits. They are very good.
Yeah, I think my goal for the end of 2026 is probably to build one.
Ooh, you need to build it all.
I need to bloody move.
Yeah. Well, that should be the.
That's a good goal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, move instead of sitting at your desk all day. Ooh, speaking of which, my watch has just said get up and move.
Yeah. No, I'm just waiting for my uncle to get rid of his stuff out of the house.
Yeah.
He's got all of his tools and stuff and plaster and everything from when he did all the renovations.
Yeah.
So as soon as that's out, I can move.
Yeah. JT says I could picture John with a gaff stick. Already then.
Gaff stick.
Yeah, you see John and Paul at family gatherings, and they always walk single file to hide their numbers.
I bet they wear the same T-shirts as well.
Well, it's like Superman and Clark Kent. There's always one wearing his underwear on the outside.
Bob says, Adam, thanks to you, I got the deal too. Arrived yesterday. Mini art seem fond of 0.3mm brass wire. Oh, God. Although, to be fair, that is pretty handy stuff. So I might get some more of that.
No.
Adam says, Robert, it was a very nice deal. Yeah, I had a giggle at the instructions for all the DIY wire parts. Oh, God. We're going to have to put spark plugs in again, aren't we?
It's the same chassis, isn't
it? No.
Oh, is it not? Oh, no,
no, that's the Type B lorry.
Oh, the lorry.
This is Austin. That's all right. It's easy to make. There is a few that the British used. Join Belvar Van. There was a B-type armoured lorry.
Yeah.
Which used the same chassis because that's what was cool about the B-type is they could just take the body off and put a different chassis on it. for whatever they wanted. Sorry, put a different body on the chassis.
Ooh, we could all do with a different body.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Wow. Just don't tell your wife, John.
Oh, I meant for her. Oh no, I mean no. Backpedal.
Adam says, "Yes, Mikey. Yes, you do." I need to do what? Oh, get more 0.3 millimeter breakaway. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've still got quite a bit from that Bob sent me, but I do want to get some more because I think it'll work really well for the rigging for that glider as well, and it'll make it more stable and secure. Although I think I struggle. Sometimes I struggle to think anything to do with John's stable and secure. Adam says it's cabling time. Darren says last mini art kit I bought went in the bin. Oh dear, what kit was that?
It was a bullshit glider as well.
Adam says it'll be my first mini art kit. Should be fun. Yeah. The Omnibus was my first one. And JT says, then again, I sound like Chewbacca during a difficult build. Not as hairy as him, though. Patrick says, with the amount of 0.3 millimeter wire I used on the bus, I should have enough left for 50 more kits. Gino says, I have to wish you all a Happy New Year from my missus. Happy New Year to Gino's missus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darren says, it was my first and last mini art kit. See, you can't judge a company by one kit.
No. And
That's like people buying the ICM beer barrel Spitfire and then going, I'm never buying ICM again because the engine didn't fit. Well, just take a bit off the engine and it fits.
Well, that begs the question, for you, how many dots on a graph before you're happy drawing a line?
Well, exactly. To me, there needs to be at least 3.
3?
Yeah.
That's fair, right? Like, I mean, you can sort out a trend with 3.
I think,
as Peter Gabriel says, a trinity, a way to map the universe.
I think any more than that, then you risk just drawing a line between 2 outliers, don't you? It could be that you buy another 20 kits and they all fall outside of that line, but they're all in sort of tight correlation.
That's why you apply a line of best fit and eliminate outliers.
Exactly. JT says, when the CA won't bond, that gets me going when the part keeps popping up. Yeah, that could be annoying. Jim says 3, that'll be expensive, seeing we're talking about mini art kits. Not all mini art kits are expensive.
no.
No.
I mean, the Austin I got, I think it's about 30, 40 quid. Some dearer, some are cheaper.
I think 3's fair to completely like write off a company, to like mean it, not like you have a big night and you're like, I'm never drinking again, but to be like, I am never buying from this company again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like if somebody bought, like I said, the beer barrel Spitfire from ICM, and they bought another 2 kits from ICM, and they were, both the same, all the same quality, then I would completely understand them going, I'm not buying ICM again. But if you just bought the beer barrel Spitfire and didn't try any of the ICM's more recent stuff, then I say, well, that's not really a fair go, is it? Yeah. To be fair, the Beer Barrel Spitfire is an outlier. And it's because it was the older ICM stuff. But even then, it's still perfectly good kit. You just have to leave the rocker cover off the engine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I suppose I am saying this from the position as someone that's not like jaded yet. Like I haven't bought a kit that I have had a bad experience with yet, regardless of manufacturer.
Yeah.
Apart from the one kit that I picked up that was very old, and you had to, remove like more resin than the part was, and it was just a bit of a headache. And then the plastic molding wasn't good because it was from like the 80s. But by and large, everything's pretty Gucci.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's workable. David says, I'm waiting on delivery of the Mini Austin Armour Car 3rd Series Frycourt kit number 39012. That's 39012. Yeah. Looks like we're going to have a few of us in this building this Austin then.
Yeah, I heard the Better Looking Marley is interested in doing a mini art kit.
You're joking, right? Yeah, it'll take him 3 years. And that's just to do the engine block.
I resemble that remark.
Oh, he'll do his block, all right.
It'd be the never-ending kit for Paul.
Well,
JT says, I hope Julian is well. He is missed in this stream. He is. It's routine appointments or pre-planned appointments anyway.
I think it's just checkups from when he was actually in hospital.
Yeah.
It's just making sure everything's still okay.
Yeah.
Just thinking, I've just been looking through the instructions, the Austin Armour Car, and you guys, including PE, have 312 pieces.
Oh, that's not bad. That's less than this T15. This T15 is 372 pieces.
So that's including PE.
So what's the omnibus got?
I had like something like 300 and... Shoot, I did actually do the math on it.
It was more than that, I think.
It wasn't much more. I think it was only like 330 something.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm enjoying doing this T15 now, because it's got roughly the same number of parts.
Yeah, but the engine is pretty complex, like it was on the omnibus.
Share screen so we can see.
Actually, yeah, I could. Hang on, let me just.
I'll go through the comments while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Jimothy says, good thing about modeling in the 21st century, there are plenty of kit makers to choose from. There is. And there's loads of YouTube of people, how-to videos and how to make them and reviews of them and things like that. Pretty much every kit has a review on YouTube.
Yeah.
Darren says, I wasn't judging the company. Mini art are just not for me. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Fair enough. Dieter says, yeah, had 2 checkups to do. I remember he did say they were planned. Nia even asked if it involved his funny bone. Yes, she did. You're right.
Yeah.
Bob says, any info on Paul Tank yet? No, we've not heard of him for months, mate. Patrick says, I have 39009 British Service Western Front. I think that's the one I've got. Gino says, I have to go. We'll watch the rest of the stream tonight. Have visitors. See you later, buddy. And have a good day.
Cheers, Gino.
JT?
CJ?
Yeah. Jim and a few kit makers to avoid. Yeah. And see, Patrick says, the bus is over 400 parts. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you've got the full interior kit, Mikey, then you do have 39009.
Yes. We've all got the full interior kit.
Yeah. So, to instructions. So it's not too bad to start off with.
Yes.
Then you get down to the engine.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty normal for Mini Art.
I'm going to zoom in a bit. There we go.
Except this time, I don't think we're swaging the spark plug leads onto spark plugs, which are separate from the engine block.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Not got to that bit yet. Because there are spark plug leads there. And the
Yeah.
distributor.
So,
You got to
sorry,
do
this is the omnibus, is it?
pretty much.
no, this is the armored car.
Or the Oscar the Grouch thing?
Mhm.
But can you see the engine?
It depends
Well-
if you have the bonnet open. But it's part of the fun of making a mini arcade, isn't it? Making so much detail.
That and annoying the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting shape for a gearbox.
Is it fair to say mini art is like more for the person that really loves the build part of the
Yes.
hobby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They've got some wonderful sort of diorama accessories and stuff. Like, all you can think of it, they've got it. They've got air conditioners for buildings in the Middle East, and they've got street lamps, and they're hell of a range.
Yeah. Are you going to try and persuade Kate to let you get one too?
No. I've said before, like I love doing a bit of a build, but the gluing together grey plastic is more just getting me to the point where I can start slinging paint. That's what I enjoy doing.
Sure.
Yeah, so you're the opposite to us, aren't you?
Yeah, I prefer the later stages than the build part, but it's similar to like the high grade of Gundams and stuff. Like people say, like building the subframe and stuff that you don't see at all. It's just really rewarding because they love Gundams,
Yeah.
So to each their own.
Yeah. No judgment.
Oh, Jordan, I'm judging you.
Always
You're
watching
just wrong.
Wazowski.
Always watching.
This bit looks quite confusing.
Furthermore, Carthage should be
Okay.
destroyed.
To cut only we use plastic parts. Please step 15. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go down at step 15, which is here. This is where you start with your wires. So if you
Yeah.
want to replace the plastic parts with wire,
Yeah. Huh. That shouldn't be too bad. Doesn't seem overly complicated.
God, I find this so stressful.
Yeah, seems fine. The engine, that's the most complicated bit, but
looking at it, yeah.
what's the interior like?
Hang on and I'll find out. Oh. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Not much interior, to be fair, by the looks of it.
Well, no, they were only small, weren't they? With three or four man crew.
Well, it looks like there's only like one seat on it.
Yeah, well, don't forget, the guys in the turret stood up, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a steering wheel on each end as well.
Yeah.
If you look there, there's two.
Yeah. You have two
Steering wheel.
drivers.
Yeah.
Two drivers and then the gunners. It's so that rather than having to reverse it, you just tell the other person to drive.
That's actually.
There's a German vehicle that had the same configuration in World War II. I'm halfway through making a model of it, and I just haven't got around to finishing it. It's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Push me, pull you system.
There we go. Open or closed variant.
Yeah, I'm gonna have mine open so that you can see inside it. I think.
Yeah. We'll see how we go. It depends whether I make a mozza of it or not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Doesn't look too bad. You're right, though. engine is probably the most complicated part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks all right. So it'll be fine.
So in step 54, you close and you putting the top of it on.
It's nothing beyond our capabilities.
No,
Well, that
you've
might
done
as
the
well be-
mini art with the engine. You've done the omnibus engine. You'd be fine.
Yeah. It'll be
Ooh,
all good. Hey?
The different types of guns.
Hmm.
You're quite blue.
Seats for the gunners. And the ball turret mount. Ball mount. That should be interesting. It'll certainly be interesting to paint.
Yeah.
There we go.
Still plenty more.
Yeah. I've done a
Okay.
1/72 version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be all right.
All out.
It'll be fun. Be a fun challenge. Yeah, that's the one I've got.
Yeah. Then that's the one John's got, I believe.
That's correct.
Yay!
Only because like the British ones were an extra 10, 17 odd dollars or whatever, and the difference is a very small decal sheet. It doesn't really matter which scheme I do, but I quite like the one on the box art there, so I'll probably do it.
You can't put a price on national pride, John.
Yeah.
No, but you can put a decal on it.
I could put a decal over national pride.
Yeah. Gino says I have to. I've done that one.
Ah,
I didn't realize.
I've done that one.
Okay. And that one.
What's this formed apart? JT says, does it go together like magic? The magic bus. Hope I'm not too much.
I
you're fine,
want it.
buddy.
I
No.
want it.
Adam says, decide the next kit will be the Edward MiG PFM. Not done an Edward as of yet.
Okay, which scale? 48 or 72nd? Because I've recently done the MiG 21 MF. I loved every minute of it. Great build.
Pardon my ignorance. What's a PFM?
Well, it's the designation for a P is a more powerful engine. M is avionics upgraded. F would be probably a weapon system upgrade. Just the way the Russians sort of designate things. Externally, you can't tell a difference. Maybe different engine pedals.
There you go.
Yeah.
And a couple of lumps and bumps.
Bob says, I have a 39023 British Service Dunster Force Austin armoured car. That's the one Adam got, I think. I believe. Darren says, my thoughts exactly, Tim. Horses for courses.
Little market forces.
Yeah.
All right. I've just put the wrong thinners in this.
Dieter says, I love how the manual is suggesting when you could do something scratch built or if it's for more experienced modelers. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm an experienced model. Well, I've built a few models, but
Oh, no. None of us said you're any good. Oh, sorry, we're any good.
well, this is the thing, isn't it? Anyone can be an experienced modeler, but there's only a few that are actually any good at it.
Oh, yeah. So I started following a page on Facebook today. It popped up in my feed. It calls himself Sprooby Dooby Doo, I think it is, or Sprooby Doo. It seems like an Australian modeler, and I'm looking at some of the things that he's built, which are the same kits I've done, and yeah, he's much better than me. So, yep, gave that a follow.
Yeah.
Some of the people that do the tutorial videos are just amazing, and I just
They
get
really are.
jealous of seeing them.
Yeah.
JT says, although when you guys did the big boys, 515 would have been a good Who Build song. There we go.
I don't think I know that one.
Joe says, Happy New Year to you, Gino, and the missus. Aussie Ian says, never built one, but I have a bunch of mini art kits in the stash. Maybe I will start one when you start your Austins.
Maybe. Or maybe you'll do your B26. That looks beautiful kit.
Well, who knows? We're not here to put pressure on him. Dieter says, and Drat forgot the FA-18F in 1/32 I set my sights on. Ooh.
Ah.
JT says, Gino, hope all is well.
I'm struggling with this now.
Patrick says, what could possibly go wrong?
Here's a fun fact. You know, the FA-18 Hornet is F for fighter, A for ground attack.
Yeah.
Originally, there were going to be two separate models. Like it was going to be like, you know, maybe the A single seat, B dual, and then C and D were going to be single and dual ground attack aircraft. The Pentagon wanted that option, but McDonnell Douglas was saying, well, no, because the difference will be software alone, and we could put both software into the box with no detriment and all that sort of stuff. And the Pentagon were quite shirty with them because they were losing money on the sale. It's sort of backwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, there's literally a switch in the top left corner of a Hornet dashboard. It says GA, and the one underneath it says AA. So, you know, air to air and air to ground.
Yeah.
And you hit that, and it changes from an F-18 to an A-18.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, crap. Oh, man. JT says, while referring to music, does what you play in your studios when you build affect the models you do? Ooh, no, I wouldn't say it does. What it does is it helps you to relax more.
I tend to not listen to music when I'm building. I tend to listen to podcasts about American politics, and that's why my models are so crap.
Because you just get more and more angry as the night goes on.
And you're still always wrong.
I just realised the screen is, our images are really small on this one. Thank God. Following Go says, morning, everyone. Tim, do you want to carry on with the comments whilst I try and sort this out?
Yep. Adam says 1/72 scale.
Oh, all right. Very good. Enjoy.
JT says, John, you can't have it. Bob says, I copied Adam as he found a good deal on Amazon.
Very good.
Have fun with this one, Timmy.
Yeah, generic bad guy in movie sounding noises, meaning Interceptor upgraded, modernized. There we go.
Very good. So yeah, they're the Russian words for the PFM and what they mean. But yeah, engine upgrade, avionics upgrade, and weapon upgrade.
Yeah. There you go. I was watching Die Hard again the other day, and when the first time one of the Germans speaks German, the subtitles just says German, which is made me giggle. Dorkasaurus says, good morning, hosts, guests, peoples in Chatland.
Hello.
Hello.
Dorcas. Fluffy Rex.
Yeah, it's a great name, isn't it?
Better name than yours, John. I can leave, by the way, if anyone would like to come in. If you'd like to see Mr. Dorcas in person, I can go.
We've still got another seat, don't worry. You don't have to go yet. It's almost like you want to go.
Dita says, right, my friend's going to have some me time. Have fun all.
Cheers, Dita.
Yeah, dude.
I almost feel I have no right to be here.
Why?
Why?
Because model every month or so.
So
Doesn't matter.
Adam says you made Tim do the comments because you saw what I said.
yep. Notice how nothing has changed on screen. There you go. Change that one. What the hell?
It's because it's a 6-person one that you're thinking, so there's no 6 people.
Tell you what, let's try that one.
There we go.
There we go, it's better. Adam says, "You know it, Mikey." Yeah, I'm not daft. Following Go says, "Hi, Dorka." And Dorka says, "I'm a dork lizard fluffy king. Lol." JT, Timmy, they actually speak German and not gibberish in Die Hard. I could understand it. The actors did a pretty good job speaking German. Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
of
Well,
course,
I
these
can't.
subtitles didn't understand it.
Yeah, I can't. And the Amazon subtitles just said speaks German. And I was like, oh, good. I went to the trouble of putting them on, trying to
Did
decide.
it just come up with angry German?
It literally just says like screams in German. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not Christmas until Gruber takes a nosedive off Nakatomi.
I like the
Can I be
scene.
even more controversial? I would suggest Die Hard. I don't see why it's a Christmas movie. It's an action movie. Why is it a Christmas movie? I know it's set at
Right.
Christmas.
So
Why isn't Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, a Christmas movie?
So we had this discussion, right? Because it comes up. Now, my argument for why it's a Christmas movie is because it's not just like, not sure what the word is. It's not a MacGuffin. Like, I heard someone make the argument that it could be on like Memorial Day weekend. It could be on Easter, right? Like the date was largely irrelevant. But I was listening to the score of the movie as I was watching it, and it's like, the score incorporates Christmas carols into it. So on the basis that you would have to change all the music in the movie, it's Christmassy. That's my argument.
Disagree.
I've just not seen it for many years. I can't judge one way or the other. I'll just acknowledge the fact that people will get hung up on it. So I'll just flow with that and go, yeah, okay, you're right.
And I just don't care.
Yeah, I just don't think it's a hill worth dying on.
And every year that goes past and like those great action movies from back in the day get more and more funny. It's just a great movie to watch with like friends and kids and stuff like that.
It's like Commando, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Total Recall and things like that. Open your mind. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I did. So I revisited that a few months ago because I hadn't seen the remake of Total Recall. I think I prefer the original to the newer one.
I'm right there with you. I agree. I agree.
My daughter Rach has recently watched Alien 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the first time.
Yeah.
And she was commenting on how different each of them are. Yeah, they're really different. And that's
Right.
what's so good about them. That's what's so good about Bob Dylan albums. They're all so different.
Yeah. I don't know if you mentioned. I mentioned to you, Paul, the other day that there was a thing because Bridget Bardot passed away last week. So what they said is like with the "We Didn't Start the Fire" song by
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. There's only 3 people mentioned that song that are still on the planet. As Chubby Checker, Bob Dylan, and Bernhard Goetz.
Right, okay.
But there ain't no Bernhard Goetz, says Lou Reed.
So Dorcas says, "Hi, Ghost." Adam says, "It's even better when subtitles appear in the language being spoke."
Sprechende Deutsch.
Like, hello. I imagine he intended that level of sass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Scottish, so yes.
Alan
They can be very
Alan
sassy.
says, John says, Alan Rickman was an amazing villain. He seemed like a really nice person in life.
Yeah,
Yeah, Alan Rickman
yeah.
seemed amazing.
His last role is one of my favorites. I think it's
Snake.
Eye in the Sky.
Ah.
He's just a wonderful actor.
Yeah, I loved
I
him as
remember John saying, one of my favorite actors is this guy, Alan Rickman, and it was about like late 90s. And he's a bit of a prophet, John, because like Alan Rickman's become bigger than he's a legend, a dead legend, but by all accounts, everyone loved him and everything he did.
There's quite a few of the Harry Potter films cast have passed away now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hagrid, Professor McGonagall, Snape, one of the Dumbledores
Yeah.
who passed away after the first film.
What's his name? Oh shit. Malfoy's the one who plays Malfoy's mum. She's dead.
The one that plays Narcissa. Yeah.
Narcissa.
Yeah. Also, there's a good theory about Alan Rickman in that his character from Love Actually, after he cheated on Emma Thompson and stuff, and basically the theory goes his life like turns to shit. He basically moves to Germany, reinvents himself, and becomes Hans Gruber from Die Hard, which I love that. Like my mate told me that this Christmas, and I was like on the floor wheezing. So
Yeah, I reckon.
good.
Yeah, so walking away from Emma Thompson, I think you deserve everything you get.
yeah, he's played plenty of despicable guys. That's the only like unforgivable role.
Oh, the Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, so good.
He's got redeeming qualities, like when he yells at his mum. That's my wife, crone. Classic. I yell that at my mum all the time. It's hilarious. Adam says it's about a man reuniting with his wife during the holiday season.
Yeah.
And they get back together. Christmas love.
No.
Yeah.
And they had their Christmas party. Yep. True Lies with the Harrier. And JT says, Mikey, although Bruce Willis doesn't jump from a plane and land in a swamp without breaking his legs.
Yeah.
And he also points out that Alan Rickman was a Shakespearean actor.
Actor. A thespian.
A
Yeah,
thespian.
Same as Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
He's Shakespearean trained as well, wasn't
Oh, it's like
Alien. Oh, sorry. Adam says, Alien, horrifying. Aliens, fun action. Alien 3, I mean, it's all right. Alien Resurrection, someone found the white stash, clearly.
I love Alien 3. It's so dark. Like, I love the way it starts off with the 20th Century Fox music, and then the last note of that gets really sort of creepy and out of key and stuff, and straight away you go, oh my God.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
they love using the dissonance in those scores, hey?
we have got
Alien 4, I love it.
26 people watching and 20 likes.
JT says, because it's dull, it'll hurt more.
Yeah.
Bob says, Rickman in either Galaxy Quest or Quickly Down Under.
Quickly Down Under.
I don't remember that one.
Is that Burt Quigley from London's Burning?
That's just home footage of John and Paul walking to school.
In Australia.
That's probably more like Quagmire Down Under. Quagmire. I'd say.
Kigeli.
Mr. Jim says both Total Recall and Commando were laughable films from the very start. The acting and script were so typical Hollywood. Laughable and forgettable all on one. I agree with laughable, but they're amazing. They're so good.
We'll look at pretty much any Steven Seagal film. They're supposed to be action films, but you're like, the acting in them is so bad.
Yeah, I don't think I've even sat through one of his. I usually turn them off and just go, "This is shit."
Well, here's the thing, right? At least Arnie he's laughing with you.
Yeah.
Like he looks back on it, he understands it's funny. Like, who are we just talking about? Old mate Ponytail, Master of Bullshit, Steven Seagal.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he actually thinks he's the bee's knees.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, no, you're right.
There's British comedian Jack Whitehall. He was doing a tour with his dad, doing a TV show where they go all over the world. And they bumped into Steven Seagal. And Steven Seagal said, what is the secret to Buddhism or something? And Steven Seagal didn't say anything. He just put his hands on his chest and just threw him into a pond. And Jack White was like, what the hell's he done that for? And when he looked it up online after Steven Seagal had gone, and it was the secret is to immerse yourself in it.
Oh,
so
okay.
Instead of just saying it, he threw him into a pond, fully dressed.
Yep.
Just shoved him off a bridge into a pond. Off a walkway.
Adam says,
go.
Yep. Go. I miss good comedies.
Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop, yeah. I quite like the new Beverly Hills Cop as well. To be fair.
Knock on there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Bob says, Quigley, a cowboy played by Tom Selleck, goes to work for Rickman in Australia.
Ah.
What a mustache. Oh. JT says, what happened to Sully? Let him go. I let him go.
I let him go. Get to the chopper.
Nat's in. As he says, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Nat.
Hello, Nat.
Happy New Year.
Adam says, Under Siege is unique. Tommy Lee Jones as a hippie rocker. And who the hell authorized that cake? I know the Navy. Yeah.
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 Well, I think, Under Siege would have been better if, he was sitting on top of the guns singing Fucking Turn Back Time in a leotard. But it just gets like a stupid film.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, can I give you a fun fact?
One of his more recent ones where he plays a sniper. The guy's about 30 stone, and he's that big that even though he's supposed to be like a special forces sniper, because he's that big, he spends most of the film sat in a chair in the window.
You ever seen a wombat in the bush, Mikey? Exactly. I imagine Mr. Seagal does the same thing. He just digs a hole and plugs it with his ass.
Well, the thing is, what makes it even worse is he's wearing body armor over the top of it, and I'm trying to run around. So he's gone quite overweight, and then he's running around in camouflage gear with body armor over the top, with his baseball cap on backwards, as if he's some amazing sniper. But because obviously he's put weight on and he's older now, he can't move around as well. So he's sort of waddling at high speed in all this camouflage gear, like he's pretending he's a special forces sniper.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. I mean, don't get me wrong, I quite enjoyed his early films. Not because they were any good, but because they were funny.
Not because they're any good. Yeah.
Not because they were particularly good action films. They were just funny.
Yeah.
I prefer the Jean-Claude Van Damme films, things like that.
Well, that's the thing. Is like with those guys, right? Like your Van Dammes, your Stallones, your Arnie's, like they're such ridiculous specimens that you don't have to suspend your disbelief. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like when you see Arnold Schwarzenegger punch a horse in the head in Conan, you just go, "Yep, checks out." You know? And he talks about like hearing the wailing of their women. It's like, yeah, I'd believe it. Look at that dude.
But
That
it's
dude's
like
a psychopath. He clearly has found like picking up heavy objects and putting them down to be the one thing he's good at. And
Well,
he's just
apparently
going to
hard-
do that until he's a mountain of man meat.
one of the hardest acting parts in that film for him was that part where he's pushing that armature around to the mechanism, because in order to make it so that obviously he didn't strain himself or anything, they made it incredibly light and incredibly easy to turn around, so you could literally just push it with a finger and it'd start spinning. But so he had to act that it was heavy and hard to push with that, so he has to try and make it so that he didn't just like spin round with it.
Like a record baby, right? Round.
Yeah.
Right. Round.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Struggling.
Where did we get up to, Modders?
So those rock eyes are looking very good. The other one.
Yes, I am really, really struggling with this at the moment.
Why?
Is this? Yeah, carry on. Struggling with my model, not the conversation. Conversation's fun.
Okay.
Adam says, what we need is a cameo from Arnie in the new Predator movies, just in his dumb way.
Yeah.
Bob says, no good trying to reach the stream end, but pain getting too bad. Painkillers and crash time. Yeah, go and have some rest.
Yeah.
Take it easy, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look after yourself, Bob.
Kay just came in and said, do you want anything but not a coffee?
Adam says it's clearly to stop the recoil of the rifle. God, Mikey, do you not understand ballistics? More cushion for the pushing.
Total recoil.
And JT says when the Joker fell into the chemicals. Was that an immersive experience? So yes, shout out to me because I finished that Batman Arkham Knight game today. Hooray!
Ah, well done.
Well, I didn't get all the Joker trophies Riddler trophies because stuff that shit. But the rest of it, yeah, 100%.
Well,
Nat says you were meant to blow the bloody doors off. Joe says went to make some pancakes for family, and I came back to people punching horses.
Yeah, sorry.
I think that might be, a look forward to the rest of 2026. You never know.
Hot John punching
Yeah.
horse.
That's
No.
you're not wrong. Like I'm getting my clip reel started literally on day one. Also, speaking of day one, I saw a thing today that it is a day of unity between us and our American friends, that we can all agree on what order the date is written.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
01/01/2026.
Well,
We
it's
can
taken
all
all this
agree
time.
and shake hands.
Oh my god! So tomorrow we revert to abject lunacy again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JT says, "Feel better, Robert." And David says, "Take it easy, Rob. Go have a lay down." Adam says he uses his chin to keep the rifle on target, and his black belt in whatever made-up things he's doing right now to restrain the rifle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So JT says, "Let off steam, Bennett."
Yeah, that's a great one. That's the one how he throws like a length of industrial pipe, and it skewers a guy into a steam pipe, and then steam starts shooting out the end of it.
Ah, yes.
John.
Oh, what am I looking at there? That's out of focus.
There you go. That's him in the film Sniper.
Oh my god, really?
Can you enlarge the picture, Modest?
Yeah. Sorry, I was turning my heat off.
Can you what? Oh, he can get larger.
Yeah. There you go. That's him in the film Sniper.
Right.
That's his belly there under the table with his body armor on.
With the labels on the tummy that says search inside image.
Sighting his rifle with the butt on top of his shoulder.
What the hell?
That's a carbine too. It's not even.
Look where the table leg is. That's the curvature of his belly next to the table leg.
God.
With his body armor on.
Sorry, who's this?
Steven Seagal, apparently.
Yeah, that's Steven Seagal in the film Sniper.
Yeah. And you can see the multiple chins too.
It's like he's never picked up a firearm at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't need one. His hands are registered weapons.
Not anymore.
There you go. That's the size of him now.
Wow.
Did I say hands? I meant hams.
There you go.
Colin Go says it's worse than a horse. It was a camel.
Well, as long as it keeps its toes to itself, it's fine.
Oh, Adam says he'd rather be in a situation to punch a horse than a honey badger.
Yeah.
What's a honey badger apart from a rugby player?
A very, very angry.
Yeah, so there's a rugby player here in Australia whose nickname is the Honey Badger, but the reason he's named that is they're fearless. They'll fight anything.
Like Cassowary.
They're about the size of a normal badger, maybe a little bit bigger, but they'll take on a lion if they feel they have to. They just don't care.
I think they have to. I'd pay good money to see that.
I would as well, to be fair.
It's the only animal in the animal kingdom that actually suffers Napoleon syndrome.
There we go. Had trouble finding my wood. Found it. That's all right.
That's what she said.
Got him.
Joe says, handshaking to me.
My God, that's a lot of rockos.
Yeah, so how are they going? Are they a bugger to put on the brood?
Look, what can I say? It's a Hasegawa kit, and it's like of its age. Mongrel. Thanks for the gift, Joe. Nice kit.
Yeah. So I am capable of buying nice gifts occasionally.
He didn't say it was nice. He said it's of its age. Jim says, punching horses. Is someone reprising the role of Alex Karras in Blazing Saddles?
Oh, classic.
Hanging a man and his horse.
It's funniest movies.
Sing us a work song.
Joe says, as I munch on my stack of pancakes. Sounds like a euphemism. If it's not, it should be. Adam says, I wasn't joking about that chin.
Clearly not.
Possibly squeeze them into Tuesday.
Yeah. But there's a scene where he's moving. It's just after that one. And it's where he's taken the shot and he's repositioning. So he's moving away from that building. And he's coming down the stairs, but he can't run because of his size anymore.
Oh.
So he does an emergency waddle down the stairs. It's quite funny to watch.
At least when Brendan Fraser came back, he kind of like went into
leaned
roles
into
that
that
he would
role
manage.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to see him back. I thought he's a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
Not Seagal, I'm talking about Brendan Fraser.
We do a fucking Mummy reboot. Excuse my language.
This thing, what makes it even worse in that scene is the fact that he's wearing small plate body armor. So the body, even on a skinny person, the body armor is only designed to come down to the top of the belt. So on someone that's overweight, it doesn't even cover the belly, which makes him look even worse.
Right. Oh my
It's
god.
pretty funny to see like a a supposed sniper who's definitely got an ASVAB waiver.
Yeah, it looks more like less like a sniper film, more like an airsoft film.
More
Without
carrying.
bang.
So we're not taking the mick out of his size, we're just showing movie mistakes.
Jim says it looks like this sniper takes a triple X body armor.
Yes, even my body armor wasn't that big.
Yeah. Adam says, don't mess with the honey badger.
No.
There's a message in that for all of us.
JT, Steven Seagal looks as bad as Kelly LeBrock. Then again, Kelly LeBrock was amazing 40 years ago.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Jim says, question, will there be a live stream tomorrow? That date is the 1st of February, 2026.
Well, tomorrow would be the Humvee build.
It is.
As far as I'm aware,
It is
there
indeed.
will be.
Yes.
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 Next week, whether Timmy's ready or not, we're going back to normal. Except from... Oh, I can change my calendar today. Except from on the 13th, because I've got to take Tuesday the 13th off, because I've got to take the Karen for its service.
By back to normal, do you mean daylight savings?
No, I mean...
Back to normal.
Turgid crap.
Ah,
Back
right,
to
Yuki.
routine.
Roger, Dodger.
Adam says, do we think for Sniper 2 he'll use a mobility scooter? Sniper 2. Sniper 2. Slim Fasts. Revenge. Revenge of the Slim Fast. Adam says Sniper 2 on wheels.
Drug.
It'll be called Slimmer 2. Jim says, Mummy 2026. This time it's personal. And John says, Mummies, what about the daddies?
Mm. So you didn't enjoy The Mummy, Tiff?
No, I love the Mummy films. I'm just
Oh, good.
saying, Brendan, like, with his comeback, it's not
It
like
would have looked wrong
gonna
if he
do a reboot.
remake.
Is it? He knows his limits now. It's not like he's going to do a reboot.
Well,
Yeah, but
They-
I'm
they-
also of the view that not every film has to be a reboot of another film.
well, this is the other thing, isn't it?
It's like a reboot or remake or whatever.
Yeah,
I thought they are doing a new Mummy movie. Apparently, they've got like all the original cast coming back.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
New mummy, a step mummy.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to work that one out then.
I reckon it'd be good.
He's picking roles that make sense for his body type now, isn't he? Brendan
Yeah.
Fraser. Whereas Steven
Speaking of
Seagal...
reboots, let's just take over the conversation for a sec. Just a weird little story. Now, I have a guilty pleasure to let everyone know. I love the movie Tron Legacy. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, so good, isn't it?
And
Same.
I know a lot of people, don't like it. But anyway, about a year ago, I was on a scout camp with some kids, and I just checked YouTube's over breakfast, and I went, "Oh my God, they're making a new Tron!" And every kid went, "What? What's a Tron? Never heard of a Tron." What I realized when I googled it, that Tron Legacy was 15 years old. None of these kids were born. To me, it's only yesterday that movie came out. It took them 15 years to make Tron Ares.
Well, let's think about this before, because I realised earlier that this year it'll be 20 years since I did my GCSEs.
Which is like
Yes,
high school certificate.
Yeah.
Right.
Year 11 exams. So you do your year 11 exams, and then you can either leave school or go on for sixth form.
You're so old, Mikey. You're
I
not
know.
hip and with it like me and Tiff. Yeah.
I
Hey,
know.
I wouldn't say I'm hip and with it.
Hips are knackered.
Yeah.
I was trying to include you.
wow.
Yeah.
Mikey's not wrong.
Paul and my dodgy hips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not hip. We just need a new one.
Yeah. Like as I'm sat here, my left hip is absolutely throbbing. It's killing me.
Oh, my hip's fine so far, but my back today is not so much fun.
And you've decided today is the day to stand at your spray booth and spray.
Well, it's okay. I was only there for like half an hour or so, but as I said earlier, I was on my feet most of the day, and it wasn't that much fun. By the end, I was waddling around the hangar.
Waddling around like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
JT says John Kelly LeBrock was in Hard to Kill, and she and Steven Seagal were married.
Hard to Kill. No, sorry.
Jim says I much prefer 1932 Boris Karloff version.
Of
Sniper, I imagine.
what do I call it? Of what's that stupid film called? Under Siege. Yeah.
Joe says, "Wait, what happened to my stack of pancakes? Damn it, Steven Seagal!" Allegedly.
It's funny.
Apparently,
if I remember rightly, Air Force One at the start of that, Steven Seagal, who you reckon was going to be all the way through the movie, dies in one of the opening scenes. And I remember everyone laughed.
It's going to be the new Sean Bean.
Adam says, "Wait until the Expendables 10 or whatever. Man's going to have a pair of MG42s on the front of his scooter." Yeah. JT says, "Jim, I sound like the Mummy and Frankenstein when I get up in the morning. Coffee changes everything." Yeah. I'm like that now. I used to be able to just jump out of bed as soon as the alarm went off. Now it's like, Jim says, "Saw the original Tron under the influence of some good hallucina."
I've not seen Ares yet, but it does look wonderful. As you say, Legacy, I think, is one of the best films. And that series that was on, the animated one that was on Disney Plus,
On Uprising.
Uprising, it's absolutely wonderful. I just don't know
That
how
film was
most people haven't got
amazing.
into it.
Yeah, I love Tron. A lot of people I speak to, they go, "Oh, what? That's a kids' film. Why do you like that?"
I speak
Ares
for the
was good.
trees.
Ares was good. It wasn't great.
Jim says, "I can't figure out how to spell hallucinogenics."
I think it's hallucinogenics. N-O, not N-A.
Say
We
NO.
know what you mean, Jim. We're not pedantic like modders. We know what you mean.
I might be means. I'm just saying.
JT says, "One of my favourite actors was we lost had to be Terence Stamp."
Yeah, he was good in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he plays a
Um,
bloody good Queen Elizabeth I as well.
Already.
In Orlando.
Oh, right.
Joe says, "Mikey, did they offer those high school courses with cave Wi-Fi?" Dude, Wi-Fi wasn't even a thing when I did my GCSEs.
No. Like me and Mikey
We've
are
only
older.
just gone over to digital.
Yeah. Me and Mikey are older than Google.
Yeah. And Tim.
No, not quite.
We had like MP3 players were all the rage when I was in year 9 and 10.
I was having a conversation the other week with my daughter, and I was trying to explain why, or the whole conversation was about why iPods were so big, but had so
okay.
little.
and why they're still called podcasts when there's no iPods?
Yeah. But it was. I was trying to explain to her why iPods used to be so big, and yet they only had like 32 gigabytes on them.
Because you could hold more than a cassette. So winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the iStick, which was just like a small rectangle version.
Oh, that's what she
Um,
said.
iPod Mix or something it was
Yeah.
called.
Oh, we
But,
call it the Toad.
I had a Nano.
Yeah. But it
Either
only
that or
had
if you
2
want to boggle
gigabytes on.
someone's mind, you tell them how expensive like a 2 gigabyte USB was.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it was
so-
like a big deal. If you had a 2 gig USB, you could fit so many Flash games on it.
JT says, still love Highlander, the soundtrack and the effects.
there can be only one.
Yeah, it can be only one.
And he says, still Stamp played Billy Budd. There we go.
Alrighty.
Oh, done most of the top half of this yesterday as well. Last night.
Very
The
good.
mesh over the radiators and things.
So I'm busy spreading my wood everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Should be nice enough. When it's done.
JT says, Robert Ryan played a good Claggett. Is that a drink? Or?
Should be Chin Chin.
Yeah. Martin says, iPod. I'm so old. I remember Sony Walkman being cutting edge technology.
Oh yeah, I remember the
remember-
train. Paul would
I-
remember the train from Dandenong Station, listening to
I remember-
a Walkman on the way to work and listening to the same song on the way back at half the speed.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember CD Walkmans coming in, and I remember when DVD players first came out.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like on the start of your VHS tapes, and they did have a thing being like The Parent Trap coming soon to DVD.
Yeah.
And then you go DVD. That's a stupid gimmick. These everyone's gonna have to buy new stuff. That's never gonna take off.
Well, thankfully, it's still around because I can't be bothered upgrading every couple of years.
Well, the thing is as well is, if you buy DVDs, nobody can stop you watching them.
Yeah. So what
Or
I
a
miss,
streaming
I've
service, if they
realised.
don't used to watch it, they can just tell the streaming company, take that off your website.
I think one of the losses, we've gone backwards in some ways. One of them is, DVDs used to have, say, a choice of 5.1 surround sound, if you like, or you can just put on stereo and all that sort of stuff. With streaming now, they're just sound bars, so they're just literally left and right, but from the same speaker source, so you don't get the immersive sound. And somehow that's okay. We've gone backwards.
So we have the soundbar just because it improves the quality of the telly. We're not too bothered about the sound.
Yeah,
But
because
it's also because I can plug it in, because where we got it, I can switch it between the telly or the or the projector.
Yep.
So it sounds a lot better for the projector as well.
no, you're right.
And we just haven't got space for the 5.1.
But I think we've literally just, this will do. This is good enough now. But even the DVDs don't have 5.1 as an option anymore.
Soundbars drive me insane sometimes when you share a wall or something with your neighbor.
Hmm.
And
And they watch porn.
yeah. Well, it's more the constant them banging on my door telling me to turn my porn down. But
Having to constantly get up and tell them to fuck off.
eventually you just stop pulling your pants up. But
You turn the
no,
bass up.
it's the bass that kills me. Like I've
Yeah.
told Katie that she can't really hear it, but
Yeah.
a fun little side effect of constantly listening to engines and pumps and stuff and trying to listen for things being out of balance and stuff like that is I can hear bass like a mile away, and it drives me insane because I can't unhear it.
Yeah.
For me, the bass is like vibrations.
Yeah,
when I'm in here, our living room's next door. If Kay has the bass up on the speaker bar too high, it feels like the room's vibrating. It makes me feel sick.
Talk about making you feel sick. I've got a sound bar. I don't think Paul has.
You bastard.
Paul's not home long enough to need a soundbar. That's why.
Oh,
I still have an old-fashioned 5.1 thing.
See, I have enough stuff to do at 7.2 surround.
Problem is, you don't have a house to do it in yet.
Yeah. It's not going in the living room either. It's going upstairs in the bedroom because I've got a projector and a roller blind so I can watch movies.
So you can watch porn.
It's going up against the shared wall.
You can hear the squelch next to you.
No, so I can watch movies in bed. Up
Yeah.
to 200-inch screen.
One of the things I used to have 5.1 surround sound in my room when I lived at my dad's from PlayStation stuff. And what I found is if I watched war films on DVD and stuff on the surround sound, it massively triggered my PTSD
hmm
because it sounded
Yeah.
like the explosions were going on around me again.
yeah. That'll be a thing. Yeah, it's real, isn't it?
We've got 3 minutes, well, 3.5 minutes left.
That's why I'm showing my ugly head on
Yeah.
screen. Okay, so what I've done is the SG-38 glider has been painted. So we got a Dunkelgrün as the overall green. I painted a gloss so I can get some decals down, but they're not on the wings, but it'll have a gloss coat. And that'll have a second coat of wood, followed by wood grain.
Yep.
Right. What else I've also done is bits and bobs. I've done bobs. Here. So this
You've done
parts of
Bob.
parts of the rear stairs
Bob.
for the omnibus in a couple of days. So
Yeah.
I don't have to bother with them. So we've got number plates and they're all sort of ready to go. So hooray!
Yeah.
That I was looking at the instructions. We're running out of things to put on the omnibus, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Love it, but it's going to be finished. I think maybe 2 more streams, maybe 3.
Yeah. I'm at the point now where I'm ready to get it finished. I've enjoyed it, but I'm ready to move on to something else now.
Yeah, it's like me and how I regard you.
Yeah, thank you, dickhead. Adam says, I can now go and varnish the bottom of the Stuka. Very good.
Yeah, enjoy that, Adam. I'd love to see that. Maybe is that on Discord? I should go and look at that.
Yeah,
You know-
he's been
know that-
posting some photos.
Oh,
I'm back.
hello, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
Mr. John.
All right.
That's the most prodigious beard you have there.
I am the better looking male.
So I was getting a start on these. Hang on, if it wants to.
Oh,
They're just little.
my God, what is that?
So these are enemy tokens. So I'm just starting to put the base colors down. These are Maya Kelpies, they're called. And then, yeah, obviously there's one of the heroes.
Genius, Timbo.
Bastard. That's it. I'm going to play golf.
So yeah, so I've got four hero characters painted. So there's the Renegade Saint, I forget her epithet, but she's like a water priestess thing. She's pretty cool. It's Edmark Valoran, the Manticore Knight. And Dwarf Explorer named Drolf Ironhead.
Wolfine head.
Yeah.
It's like Eric Normalbeard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like it's pretty. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty normal fantasy stuff, but yeah.
Fantastic.
So, once I
Okay.
get these Maya Kelpies painted, then I'll be able to start playing the game, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is a big tank you've got there, Mikey. That sounded
Thank
wrong,
you.
but yeah.
Yeah. So it's getting even longer actually because I've just put the armor on the front. some of the.
Thank you for joining us, Better Looking Marley. It's been fun having you here.
It's fun. So I've managed to put on my rock eyes. Well, 22 of them. This thing is bristling.
Good lord!
Can we
Looks
zoom
like
in on Paul for a moment, please? Because that is
That's awesome.
So each of these rock eyes, this has 22 of them. Each of them has, I think, 248. I could be wrong. Projectiles. They break apart the plastic bomb. They're devastating. Speaking of which, John, did you borrow that book, Soaring Eagles?
no.
Because I can't find it. Anyway,
No.
so that's what I've been doing. I've been putting them on, which has been stressful. But
I think
they're
Marianne
done.
thrown it in the bloody bin.
Please.
The
Anyway,
Soaring Eagles book is a book from the mid-'80s about the F-15, and it's got photos of that prototype Strike Eagle, and it's a stunning-looking plane. I think you're doing a cracker of a job there.
Always loved it. Thank you very much. It's taken me 11 months. But,
It's very
Yeah.
good.
thank you for having me today, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been
You're
swell.
always welcome.
Don't mind me just jumping in. I just jumped in to say good day, but you've allowed me to stay.
It's
I've
right through
also
these
achieved quiz.
Oh, you got to go, you bastard.
Yeah.
Adam says, then the weather in tomorrow. JT says, Claggett was an antagonist in Herman Melville's novel Billy Budd.
Okay.
Patrick says, Master and Commander sounds amazing with surround sound. You can hear the creaking of the ship. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
love
brilliant.
that film. It's probably my favourite movie.
JT
No,
says,
that Miller's Crossing.
loved Master and Commander. Joe says, very nice, Tim. JT
He's
says,
good.
thanks for the memories. Joe says, look at the size of that, the plane, guys. Steve Horman says, hi there and Happy New Year. Best wishes to you all. Thank you,
Thanks
Steve.
for dropping in, Steve.
There you go. That's the size of the tank. So
Yeah, right.
that's it next to my phone.
Yeah, she's a big boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
JT says, talking about getting bead, Paul.
Getting bombed.
David says, it's been good to see you here, Paul. Awesome build.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Got the face and the mane done.
Oh, well done.
Okay, can we zoom in on Tiff then?
Yeah.
We're going overtime, Oki, but I don't mind.
There we go. Yeah, I tried to.
Wow.
There we go. You can see it better there.
Wow.
Face and the mane is done.
Wow.
Nice.
That's for what is this? Aslan, is it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Good
Call
job.
it Maslan.
Well, it's a better name for a lion than Blowrag.
Dude. What the hell, dude?
Time to finish this thing.
And on that note,
Very good.
I got understand, bro.
Oh, 2026 is going to be awesome.
Don't recite the old magics to me, witch, said Blowrag. Jeez. Oh.
Next dog called his pet dog Crusty Sock or something. Right. Anyway, on that gory, horrible note, we're back tomorrow, 12 till 2 for the Humvee build. I know you said hemorrhoids build. I don't know why. Humvee build, 12 till 2 with Waitrose and the two Garys and John and Tim and Tiff. Until then, Hulvar for now, you filthy animals.
Hooroo.
bye.
See you, folks.
Paul, don't talk in this bit. I know you're new to this, but usually you're not allowed to talk in this bit.
Love you.